Vietnam, a country ranked third among the nations with the best cuisine in the world, boasts over 500 unique dishes, each offering unforgettable flavors. It is also considered the most livable country in the world. Dear friends, enjoy this relaxing moment. Take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Vietnam is a land of breathtaking contrasts, a country where natural beauty and rich culture intertwine harmoniously. This nation is home to women often celebrated as the most beautiful in all of Asia, exuding elegance and grace. Alongside its vibrant culture, Vietnam boasts some of the most mesmerizing beaches on the planet, several of which have been recognized by UNESCO as Natural World Heritage Sites. These pristine shorelines, with their powdery white sand and crystal clear waters, attract visitors from all corners of the globe, offering a paradise for sun seekers, adventure lovers, and photographers alike. Beyond its enchanting landscapes, Vietnam is world famous for its coffee culture. It is said that the best coffee in the world can be found here, and it is not confined to fancy cafes or upscale restaurants. Instead, it thrives on every street corner, in small roadside stalls, and along the sidewalks where locals gather to sip their rich, aromatic brews while engaging in lively conversations. The streets are also alive with the irresistible aroma of Vietnamese cuisine, where street vendors serve up steaming bowls of pho, sizzling banh xio, and crispy banh mi. The food scene is a sensory experience unlike any other, offering a perfect blend of flavors, sweet, salty, sour, and spicy, that captivate both locals and travelers alike. And of course, no night in Vietnam is complete without the sound of karaoke echoing through neighborhoods, as people of all ages take to the microphone to sing their hearts out. What makes Vietnam even more alluring is its remarkably low cost of living. On average, daily expenses here amount to just 28% of what they would be in the United States. This affordability allows travelers and expatriates alike to enjoy a high quality of life, whether they choose to stay in bustling cities like Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi or retreat to the serene countryside. In today's travel documentary, we will delve deeper into the fascinating aspects of life in Vietnam, from its natural wonders to its cultural traditions and everyday way of life. Vietnam, often likened to a delicate silk ribbon, gracefully curves in an S shape along the eastern edge of the Indo-Chinese peninsula. Strategically positioned, it shares its northern border with China, while Laos and Cambodia lie to the west. To the southeast, the country opens up to the vast East Sea and the Pacific Ocean, making it a crucial hub for maritime trade and a key connection point between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific. This advantageous location has played a pivotal role in Vietnam's historical development, allowing it to flourish as a center for commerce, culture, and international exchange. But what truly makes Vietnam extraordinary? One of its greatest treasures is its stunning coastline, which stretches over an astonishing 3,260 kilometers. Along this expansive shore, nature has sculpted some of the most breathtaking landscapes in the world. The legendary Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, features thousands of limestone karsts rising dramatically from emerald waters, creating an ethereal seascape that seems almost otherworldly. Further south, My Key Beach, praised by Forbes as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, offers a serene retreat with its golden sands and gentle waves. Whether you're an adventurer eager to explore hidden caves and underwater worlds, or someone seeking a tranquil escape, Vietnam's coastline offers something for everyone. Yet, Vietnam's wonders extend far beyond its shores. The country's geography is one of remarkable diversity. In some regions, such as the north, Vietnam expands to a width of up to 600 kilometers, allowing for vast rice fields, towering mountains, and bustling urban centers to coexist. However, in the central province of Quang Binh, the land narrows dramatically to just 50 kilometers across. Despite the seemingly fragile stretch of land, nature has hidden one of its greatest masterpieces here, Sun Dung Cave. Recognized as the largest cave in the world, Sun Dung is a subterranean world of its own, large enough to contain a jungle, a river, and even its own weather system. This natural wonder remains a testament to the untamed beauty that Vietnam harbors within its landscapes. Vietnam is a country where ancient traditions meet modern dynamism, where every street tells a story, and where nature's wonders continue to inspire awe. As we journey through this captivating land, we invite you to uncover the many layers of its beauty, history, and vibrant way of life. The climate in Vietnam is equally distinctive, stretching across various latitudes. The country retains its unique and surprising features. The North, with its 4 seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, showcases a poetic beauty, while the South experiences only 2 seasons, rain and sunshine, yet remains full of life. Interestingly, during winter, the North can be shrouded in biting cold, while in the South, you can still enjoy the festive atmosphere Tet amidst bright sunny days. Not only does Vietnam boast natural beauty, but it is also home to 54 ethnic groups and 100 indigenous languages. Each group presents a unique cultural tapestry, with traditional dances, songs, and festivals breathing life into every corner of the country. Among the Hmong community in Vietnam, there exists a marriage tradition that surprises the world, prompting local authorities to encourage the people to abandon it. If you want to know more, leave a comment with the number 6 factorial. Vietnam is also the 15th most populous country in the world, with over 100 million people, reflecting its vibrant spirit and limitless potential. With a rich history spanning over 4,000 years, the Vietnamese are known for their hard work, creativity, friendliness, and strong patriotism. They have the ability to turn seemingly small, ordinary things into wonders, from street food that captivates your heart to surprising innovations in daily life. The greatest challenge for foreigners coming to Vietnam is mastering Vietnamese, the official language, often regarded as one of the most challenging languages in the world. With a system of 6 tones, simply changing the pitch or emphasis can give a word an entirely different meaning. For example, in English you have I and you, but in Vietnamese you can address someone in dozens of ways depending on age and relationship. Each form of address reflects respect and carries layers of social significance, making communication both fascinating and potentially confusing for new learners. When you arrive in Vietnam, you will see coffee everywhere, from urban areas to rural regions. For Vietnamese people, coffee is not just a drink. It is an essential part of daily life, a bridge for connecting, sharing, relaxing, and gathering with family. Vietnamese coffee offers experiences that are hard to find in any other country. In particular, the coffee culture in Vietnam amazes international coffee lovers with its limitless variety of preparation methods. In the North, you can try egg coffee, a rich and creamy blend resembling a coffee mousse, while the South is famous for its sweet iced milk coffee, perfect for testing your tolerance for sweetness. Visitors from all over are amazed by these differences, with many claiming that Vietnamese coffee surpasses even the most famous international brands. If you enjoy exploring the unusual, don't miss trying Weasel coffee, a specialty with an incredible flavor due to its unique processing to the digestive system of the weasel. It may sound strange, but once you sip a cup, you'll nod in agreement that Vietnam is truly a coffee paradise, a place where everything can be extraordinary yet incredibly interesting and delicious. Next, if you stroll down any street in Vietnam, you'll be drawn into a vibrant and colorful sidewalk world where anything can happen. However, the liveliest street life is found in Hanoi, a city that has been bustling for hundreds of years. A lively scene awaits you, with tiny plastic chairs lined up on the sidewalk, making you feel as if you stepped into the richest food market in the world. From fragrant beef pho, with its thin noodles and sweet broth combined with aromatic spices, hailed as the best soup in the world by many international culinary magazines, to grilled broken rice, sticky rice, vermicelli, and steamed rice rolls, you can savor all these delicious dishes without going far. Just sit down at any sidewalk stall and you'll find the food laid out before you, hot, enticing, and bursting with flavor. But when it comes to the most special dish, you definitely can't miss Vietnamese banh mi, the hero of street food. A hot, crispy banh mi filled with grilled meat, fresh vegetables, and special sauce will captivate you from the very first bite. If you haven't tried Vietnamese banh mi, you haven't truly experienced what the best flavor in the world is. People all around the world may eat bread, but only Vietnamese banh mi will make you want to eat more and more. The sidewalk life in Vietnam is truly a treasure trove of surprises. Anything can happen. You might see a faux vendor wrapping rice rolls while an elderly woman is doing a customer's nails. Nearby, a sidewalk coffee shop has a young man shining shoes for customers who sip coffee and sing karaoke right on the sidewalk. If you visit Hanoi, you'll be amazed by the multitaskers. From haircuts to watch repairs to selling snacks, all happening right on the sidewalk. These unique and special things can only be found in Vietnam, and you won't see them in any other country in the world. Of course, amidst this bustling life, you will encounter Vietnamese women busy making a living in society. Whether they are caring for their families, working, or participating in community activities, their grace, charm, smooth skin, and captivating eyes always create a special warmth. According to Insider Monkey, Vietnam ranks high on the list of countries with the most beautiful women in Asia. This admiration comes not only from their outward appearance, but also from their resilience and outstanding talents. In the cafes of Hanoi or Saigon, you'll meet determined women sipping iced black coffee on chilly early mornings, discussing work and family matters, while also taking the time to chat and share with one another. You won't find any women more versatile than these. They can do everything from A to Z, not just as wives and mothers caring for their families, but also as outstanding women in every field. The image of young women rising to become successful entrepreneurs, scientists, doctors, famous artists, or even national leaders is no longer strange. These women work not only for themselves, but also contribute to the community, helping to make Vietnam one of the most rapidly developing economies in the region. As you stroll along Hon Kim Lake or any street in the capital city of Hanoi, you will see Vietnamese girls in modern outfits, wearing elegant dresses or traditional ao dai, walking and chatting happily, taking memorable photos to welcome autumn or the Lunar New Year. Besides street vendors selling flowers from bicycles, you will also encounter many girls, perhaps in small groups of 2 or 3, chatting or providing travel advice to foreign tourists. Vietnamese girls are very friendly with foreigners. Notably, there is a growing trend of Vietnamese girls marrying foreigners. In 2023, Vietnam recorded nearly 20,000 cases of marriages with foreigners, with nearly 90% being women. Among them, a significant number of foreigners live in these cities. If you want to connect and make friends with Vietnamese girls through social media or dating apps, and would like us to share tips on how to befriend Vietnamese girls, please leave a comment with the number 8. We will provide you with the answers. Speaking of the foreign community in Vietnam, as of 2023, there are nearly 100,000 foreigners living in Vietnam, primarily from countries like South Korea, Japan, the US, and others. They mainly reside in major cities like Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang, and Hanoi. These cities have residential areas, dining spots, and amenities tailored specifically for the foreign community. They are mostly professionals, skilled laborers, entrepreneurs, teachers, and those working in international companies, as well as retirees. If you want to connect with the foreign community in Vietnam, please leave a comment with the number 9 and your country name, and we will respond to you in the comments. Every year, Vietnam welcomes about 20 million tourists and retirees. Do you wonder why? Because the cost of living in Vietnam is very low. Only 28% of that in the United States. Living in Vietnam is like stepping into a world where your dollar stretches farther than you could imagine. If you're considering moving or spending an extended time here, the cost of living is a pleasant surprise. A one-bedroom apartment in central areas of cities like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City typically costs between $230 to $400 per month, depending on the location and amenities. Utility bills for electricity, water, and internet are also incredibly affordable, with total costs usually ranging from $50 to $100 monthly. When it comes to food, Vietnam is a haven for budget-conscious travelers. A local meal at a street vendor can cost as little as $1 to $3, while dining at mid-range restaurants might set you back around $10 per meal. Groceries are also affordable. You can stock up for a week for about $25 to $35. Transportation is another area where your money goes far. Public transport in the cities is inexpensive, with bus rides costing around 30 cents. Taxis or ride-hailing apps like Grab are cheap, often costing only $3 to $5 for short distances. If you prefer a motorbike, rentals can be as low as $50 per month. For health and wellness, a gym membership will typically cost between $2 to $40 a month, while a visit to the dentist might run you about $2 to $50 per appointment, much less than in the U.S. Overall, living in Vietnam for one person including housing, food, transport, and utilities, would average around $550 to $800 per month, making it one of the most affordable destinations for expats, especially compared to living in major American cities. Whether you're retiring or just exploring, Vietnam offers a vibrant lifestyle at a fraction of the cost. With these costs, would you choose to settle here? If yes, please select number 1. If no, please select number 0. Please share your answer in the comments. With such reasonable and livable costs, what memorable travel experiences await you in Vietnam? From Hanoi, the 1,000-year-old capital with tree-lined ancient streets where you can stroll around Hon Kim Lake and visit Gakken Temple, one of Vietnam's most famous symbols. Next is Ha Long Bay, recognized by UNESCO as a Natural World Heritage Site, with over 1,600 majestic limestone islands rising amidst the emerald waters, creating a stunning landscape that leaves everyone in awe. To truly immerse yourself in the breathtaking natural beauty, riding a motorbike to the winding mountain ranges of northern Vietnam will give you a clear sense of the mystery of the winding passes, akin to journeys to the high mountains of Tibet. If you love exploring historical sites, Phong Nha Cơ Bang is a must-visit. This is home to the largest cave system in the world, with Sun Dong Cave stretching over 5 kilometers, featuring its own unique ecosystem. Imagine stepping into an ancient world filled with strange stalactites and a mysterious underground river. In the south, Ho Chi City stands out for its dynamism and modernity, while still preserving significant historical sites, such as the Independence Palace, a historical relic from the Vietnam War. Visits to bustling markets like Ben Thon Market will give you a vivid sense of the richness and vibrancy of Vietnamese culture. If you crave adventure, don't miss a cruise down the Mekong River. Gliding over the calm waters, surrounded by lush orchards, will make you feel as if you wandered into an untouched paradise. Most importantly, you can't miss the beaches in Vietnam. If you love blue seas and white sands, you can choose from numerous destinations along the coastline. The islands of Nha Trang or Phu Quoc are blessed with emerald waters, soft sands, and vibrant coral reefs. Just a short flight from Ho Chi Minh City, you can witness turtles laying eggs on the pristine sands of Cay. With its beautiful nature, culturally rich historical sites, and regional diversity, traveling in Vietnam is truly an unforgettable journey for anyone who loves novelty and wonder. Additionally, this is a very lively country with festivals occurring year-round. One of the most famous and significant festivals is Tết Nguyên Đán, celebrated on the first day of the Lunar New Year, the biggest holiday for the Vietnamese. During this time, people from all over return to their hometowns to reunite with family, pay respects to their ancestors, and enjoy traditional dishes like bánh chưng and bánh tét. As the entire nation steps into a brand new year, a wave of excitement and hope sweeps across the country. People eagerly anticipate a year filled with prosperity, good fortune, and happiness. This period is marked by grand celebrations, with every household preparing an extravagant feast, featuring an abundance of traditional dishes that bring families together. The air is filled with laughter, joy, and heartfelt conversations as relatives and friends reunite, exchanging warm wishes and bestowing lucky money upon children and the elderly. The celebratory atmosphere is not confined to just a few days. It lingers for weeks, turning every corner of the country into a vibrant display of cultural richness and unity. Beyond the warmth of family gatherings, this is also the season of grand festivals, which breathe life into Vietnam's rich heritage and time-honored traditions. Across the nation, numerous celebrations take place, each with its own unique charm and significance. In Bac Ninh, the famous Lim Festival captivates attendees with the mesmerizing melodies of Quan Ho, a form of folk singing that has been recognized as an intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO. The event not only showcases the exquisite vocal harmonies of local performers, but also brings people together in a joyous celebration of love and artistry. Meanwhile, in SOC Sun, the Jong Festival features a blend of solemn rituals and lively performances, honoring the spiritual beliefs deeply rooted in Vietnamese culture. Among the many grand festivities, the Hang Pagoda Festival stands out as one of the largest and most significant religious gatherings in northern Vietnam. Held annually, this sacred event attracts millions of devoted pilgrims who embark on a spiritual journey to pray for blessings, good health, and a prosperous year ahead. Another monumental occasion is the Hung Kings Festival, which takes place on the 10th day of the third lunar month. This event pays homage to the Hung Kings, the legendary founders of Vietnam, and is regarded as a time to reflect on the nation's rich history and cultural heritage. Pilgrims from all over the country flock to Hung Temple in Phu Tho, where solemn rituals, processions, and folk performances are conducted in honor of the ancestors. More than just a religious observance, the Hung Kings Festival serves as a powerful symbol of national pride, uniting the Vietnamese people in a collective tribute to their historical roots and enduring traditions. For those visiting Vietnam, whether for the first time or as returning travelers, the sense of safety and hospitality is immediately noticeable. Vietnam is widely recognized as one of the safest countries in the world, offering both residents and tourists a peaceful environment in which to explore freely. The nation boasts a remarkably low crime rate, and its warm-hearted citizens contribute to a welcoming atmosphere that puts visitors at ease. In 2023, the Global Peace Index ranked Vietnam among the most peaceful nations in the region, surpassing several larger and more developed countries. Whether strolling through the bustling streets of Hanoi's Old Quarter or experiencing the dynamic energy of Saigon's nightlife, one cannot help but be impressed by the remarkable sense of security. Day or night, travelers can immerse themselves in Vietnam's vibrant culture, savor its world-renowned cuisine, and engage with its friendly locals, all while feeling completely safe in a nation that embraces peace and harmony. The education system in Vietnam is one of the country's most remarkable achievements, leaving a lasting impression both domestically and internationally. The literacy rate among adults in Vietnam exceeds an impressive 95%, a testament to the nation's commitment to education and a remarkable feat when compared to the global average. This high level of literacy has been a crucial factor in Vietnam's economic and social development. Additionally, Vietnamese students have consistently excelled in international academic competitions, particularly in mathematics and science. According to the Program for International Student Assessment PISA, an influential global benchmark for educational performance, Vietnamese students have outperformed their counterparts in the United States and the United Kingdom in mathematics. This outstanding performance highlights the effectiveness of Vietnam's rigorous education system, which emphasizes discipline, hard work, and strong foundational knowledge in core subjects. Beyond education, Vietnam's healthcare system stands out as another area of excellence. The country has developed a highly effective and affordable healthcare infrastructure that provides quality medical services at a fraction of the costs found in Western nations. Vietnam's success in handling public health crises is particularly noteworthy. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the country gained international recognition for implementing one of the most efficient and effective prevention strategies in the world. The swift response, widespread testing, and strict quarantine measures helped Vietnam minimize infections and fatalities compared to many other nations. Furthermore, Vietnam has emerged as a growing hub for medical tourism. An increasing number of international patients, including those from developed nations, choose Vietnam for treatment of serious illnesses due to the advanced medical technology and a high level of expertise among Vietnamese doctors. In comparison to the exorbitant healthcare costs in the United States, Vietnam offers world-class medical services at a fraction of the price, making it an attractive option for foreigners seeking affordable yet high-quality treatment. In particular, Vietnam has gained popularity for specialized medical fields such as dental care, cosmetic surgery, and rehabilitation treatments. These services are not only cost-effective but also meet high international standards, attracting patients from various parts of the world. After learning about these remarkable aspects of Vietnam, you may find yourself considering a visit or even retirement in this beautiful and dynamic country. If so, it is essential to prepare all necessary documents and understand the visa application process. For American travelers, obtaining a visa for Vietnam is relatively simple, but knowing the available options is key to a smooth travel experience. U.S. citizens planning a trip to Vietnam for tourism purposes can apply for a single-entry e-visa EV visa, which is valid for up to 30 days. This visa can be easily obtained online at a cost of approximately $25, making it an accessible and hassle-free option for those looking to explore Vietnam's rich culture, breathtaking landscapes, and vibrant cities. If you intend to extend your stay beyond the initial permitted period or plan to visit Vietnam multiple times within a certain time frame, you may need to apply for a tourist visa extension or a multiple entry visa. The cost for these options typically ranges between $50 and $100, depending on factors such as the length of the extension and the specific visa type. If your visit is for an extended period due to business activities, retirement, or other long-term purposes, U.S. citizens must apply for the appropriate visa category, such as a business visa or a long-term residence permit. The application process for these visas often requires applicants to provide supporting documentation, which may include proof of employment, financial stability, or other relevant credentials. Since processing times can take several weeks, it is highly advisable to begin the application well in advance of your planned departure. Additionally, visa regulations and associated fees are subject to change, so it is always recommended to check with the Vietnamese consulate or embassy for the most up-to-date information before making any travel arrangements. Thank you for watching until the end. If you have not subscribed yet, I invite you to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much.